Well, yeah, I know this is gonna be a very weird question, but it's serious nonetheless. The question I have is this: Why is it that many people take why is it that people take cartoons way too fucking seriously? Now I know what you're gonna say. Well, oh, this is exactly what happened with that one event with Steven Universe and that one fan art problem. Well, yes and no. Yeah, it is bullshit that happened to what's her name, but the problem I have is this. People, there's the two types of people that generally piss me off. The people who honestly think that shows should be, have the same quality as, like, Steven Universe or Pixar, Disney. And then there's some guy who says, why is this get is way too good? Yet that we have this, who's, argues about better, arguably, when, I agree with at least some of the second one, but here's the beef of the question I have at hand. There are some people who take shows way too who take kids shows a little too seriously, like Serious Mr. Enter and a lot of the other ranting community. But here's my question: Why is it that we take shows way, like, compare this one show that's obviously not even in the same ball game as this one other movie? Like, it is good to have a TV show that has the same animation and budget and shit as Pixar and or Disney, but I honestly don't care about animation. As long as it's as shit as Blood Raining Night, you can have the same, you can have like similar animation as what Hanna-Barbera used to have back then and MCM, but, still have something tolerable. So, look at Tom and Jerry. Used to be with, um, God knows what. Now then it's with MCM. And I don't know what that show is with now, but fuck me. Um, the one thing I hate is this. People saying, like, SpongeBob nowadays sucks. Why can't it be more like Steven Universe? Dude, fuck that. Steven Universe is more of an action comedy. SpongeBob is more of a comedy. Steven Universe and Teen Titans, at least the original one, plus the original comics, revolved more around action and drama and stuff than it actually did comedy 9% of the time. Tom and Jerry and SpongeBob for the most part, and I don't know, Total Drama Island. Like, no, they went for comedy. Or first, I'm using more combo, but that's fine. But, my problem is this. Why is it that you fruitlessly compare, unneededly compare something like The Amazing World of Gumball with something like Adventure Time or regular show or Steven Universe? Yeah, it is good to, say, hey, this kind of sucks. But it, if you actually made good points, like, I don't know, had something like, Teen Titans Go. Like saying, why is it that you completely messed up at least the male characters here? Like, yeah, I hate Teen Titans Go, but that's just me. I hate Teen Titans Go because, frankly, Robin's more of an asshole. Beast Boy and Cyborg are dumbass kind of fuckwits who need to, get the head screwed on type. With like, Raven for the most part being untouched, and basically the only problem I have is like having a latent Pegasus, and with Starfire, she's basically the same, being a naive alien. The thing is, for me, yeah, it is good to have a show, but it's as good as Steven Universe and, I don't know, Adventure Time, a regular show, and, I don't know, Batman, and Justice League, and, I don't know, whatever show. But the thing is, when it comes to comedy, why are any of you complaining? It's fucking comedy. And for any of you guys get my thoughts saying, you bitch about Onision and Mr. Lopsion. One, Onision and Mr. Lopsion are complete assets who need to, put aside the differences in makeup. And two, Mr. Lopsion is more of a ranter than he is a comedian. And see, both of the guys' comedy sucks dick. And well, that's my main main problem with Teen Titans Go. The comedy sucks dick. And the 10% of the problem I have with Teen Titans Go is that they sucked over Robin, Beast Boy, and Cyborg. And there were some episodes that completely was a complete fuck you to the fans. But that all said, the few things I gotta say about Teen Titans Go is that at least it made a few good points in that one Go episode where they said you can't live in the past, and you can't keep looking into the past. That is legitimately a good thing to say. And this I have to disagree with Mysterio since the end. You can't really keep yourself looking into the past. You have to glance at the past and say, those will get some good times. It's up to you to, it's good to look in the past a few times, but you have to let go of the past in order to have a full grasp of the present, and you can have a better grasp for the future. I love comedy that makes sense. Like, have a comedy that is as genius as, I don't know, as some comedians, but you could have the budget of a Twinkie, for all I care. And sometimes I like slapstick. Like, again, Tom Jerry and Ed, Edd n Eddy. Hell, look at a good one. Codename Kids Next Door, a good show that back then the animation was still, even today, I could say that the animation for Codename Kids Next Door, and I think Ed, Edd n Eddy at a few points was complete shite. I had better animation skills compared to Codename Kids Next Door back then. And then eventually they had a better animation. And hell, I'm not gonna be that guy who'll say, you have to learn to stop bitching about shit nowadays. Get over it. And But, cartoon is a kid's show. Stop complaining. Seriously, if you, yeah, and I agree with some people. You don't really want to have a show that completely insults the viewers, but if it's like a thing where they completely hint at where they completely say, look at, they look at each other and they completely whisper and at the same time pointing at the camera, then yeah, that is kind of funny because you don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And, saying, making a joke saying, by God, who the hell watches this shit? Wouldn't talk about a very terrible show they're watching on TV, and then one person says, well, our target audience, that joke will be funny because, it would be a funny answer to an obvious joke. And yeah, people hate Johnny Test because of, like, the animation is choppy at best, mediocre at worst, and mainly for me, I could care less about the animation, but the characters I fucking hate. And hell, look at the Groovinians. Yeah, the CGI is choppy and terrible, but at least it's fluent. Hell, it could be as bad as Where the Dead Go to Die, but at least that had a fucking story. And I love a comic that's kind of like what I don't like what Steven Universe is going for and what Clamp is going for. Again, look at what this one dude said. I forgot what the channel was named, but he said like just look at it, try watching it for a bit, and if you don't like it, just turn the channel. I'm not gonna be that asshole who will say, don't like it, don't watch it, because that is complete shit. How can you, pass judgment on something if you haven't watched it yet? And I know there's only that one dude who will say, it means if you don't like it, change it. Dude, that's what you guys are trying to say. I always say if you don't like it, if you know that you don't like it, get the hell away from me. Like, yeah, it's good to have a show as funny and in depth as, I don't know, Steven Universe. But have a shitty animation that's, I don't know, the 50s or the 60s or something. And for me, I always said animation could be okay as long as the characters are cool. Hell, why do you think lots of people like Johnny Bravo? Funny characters, the likable asshole, and well, a relatable cast. Again, kind of like Toolsam Island with likable characters. That goes with lots of shows. Like, look at The Amazing World of Gumball. I personally don't like it because it's a weird show, but at least it makes some people happy. And personally, I fucking hate Teen Titans Go because that's sitting all over the fan base. And look what they did with The Return of Slade. Yeah, that was complete fuck you to everyone. And how do you have an episode called Return of Slade without having Slade physically in it? And to be true, so to wrap this up, there are good shows out there, like Codename Kids Next Door, Adventure Time, and Lego shows, but those, bad ones, like what American Dad, Simpsons, and Family Guy is being. But then there's everything in between, like Steven Universe, Pokemon, and shit. But then again, that's just me. See you guys next time. And this is Cotton King, coming right back at ya.